designer, and I think of, I mean, you've only told me this, all of us are kind of designers in our own way, whatever work we are doing. And when we are thinking of design in that perspective, if I am sitting with 100 elements of entropy and I cannot really address all 100, what's the approach one should have in prioritizing which are the more important points of entropy and which are ones that I can ignore or will fluctuate or will be dynamic over time?
Alright, let's start with very basic fundamental. First disclaimer is that 93% decisions for anything, by anything, are emotional. 93. 7% are fact-based, analytical, and this is a big challenge for most people from IT industry that I have clients, to explain it to them, saying that your person who's buying the system or the software from you is not buying it because you have checked into all his parameters. No, he's buying that software to achieve something. And this is a fundamental difference. Again, we're coming back to purpose. The purpose of that person purchasing any product or software or a system from you is to not do functions or his role, or to achieve his role. No, he's buying it or he's using it because he wants to do something better, bigger, or far-reaching, and hence that person has bought this. The moment you understand this, you could have defined probably the purpose with which they have purchased this. The moment you have some sort of an anchor or a thing that can stick, all your entropies could be categorized, primary, secondary, tertiary. You could put weighted averages to them, saying that, okay, which are the top ones? Which are the ones that are going to achieve the purpose which these fellows have bought our system or products or whatever is going to be achieved. To do so, you will realize that there is another fundamental 80-20. 20% things which add 80% value. Even if you only do those 20%, you've added 80% value. And this is a rule called the rule of universalism. 80-20. Very simple. Do all 80. Because they're only adding 20% value. Do 20% things which are adding 80% value. The only anchor that works is if you understand the purpose with which they have bought this. Why have they invested in this? Why did you invest, let's say, into a new car? Why have you invested into a new phone? Why have you invested into a new software or an enterprise software or whatnots? Let's say Salesforce or anything else for that matter. The purpose was not to enjoy Salesforce or any software. The purpose was to achieve something bigger, better, far-reaching, or having excellent outcomes. The moment you understand that, you can see whether your software or your product is able to deliver that to that person. And the moment that happens, 93% emotional decisions. Please remember this. This is counterintuitive. Most software people. 93%. You take any product, jewelry, computers, whatever, laptops, technical equipment, house, car, your partner in life. 7% you would do all the analysis, but eventually you will say that it's all right if that fellow has some faults, but I still love her or love him, and I'm going to marry her or him, or I'm going to buy jewelry from this shop, or I'm going to buy this laptop, how much ever terrible it is. Apple phones, we know that they're not the best. There are certain things that they're good at, but they're not 100% the best. But we ignore. Because 93% decision are emotional. So your software enterprise product has not been purchased to only achieve technical expertise, technical excellence. No. It is one item in the whole machinery that is to be bought or purchased or put into things to be achieved, which is much larger, bigger, better, whatever the thing is.